Hello and welcome back to Hyperplay. We love Anbernic and we love their consoles. We've got ourselves an RG40XX8 and it is everything we want in a handheld, ergonomic with a big screen, great buttons, and we can consoleize it. But when we fire up our favourite game, which you may know is Final Fantasy 3 or 6 if you prefer, we were often slightly disappointed. Looking at the graphics here, we didn't think that they were particularly well saturated, and we've watched many videos about many games consoles, and we were casting envious eyes at the Retroid Pocket 5 and the lovely saturation on that screen. And sure, that's a different kettle of fish. That's an OLED 5.5 incher, and this is only 4 inches and very much not an OLED screen. But then we remembered our old pal Kiddy X55 and the excellent saturation on that display. And we wish that our RG40XX8 had similar colours that popped. But then we found the hidden function tucked away inside the XX devices that will change everything. And we ended up going from colourless, weak images like this to this. Just look at it, it's beautiful. Look at those rich, dark blues and blacks and colours and the purple on Terra's vest. Oh, okay, better calm down. We'll show you how to do it right now. Here's the magic. Fire up any old game, take a SNES game for instance, like this one, doesn't really matter what it is, and then go into your Retroarch menus. And you will navigate down to shaders. Now we've seen videos about shaders and we thought it was just about applying CRT filters. We had no idea that tucked away deep inside the shader menus is a function whereby you can improve your display output in terms of colours and saturation and vibrancy. So here's what you have to do. Press the menu button and you're into your quick menu settings. Then go down to shaders, which is the last entry on the quick menu. Then once in shaders, go down to shader 0. It'll say stock, and that doesn't do anything at all. Tap stock, and then you will go down and find MISC, M-I-S-C for miscellaneous. Once in miscellaneous, go down to image adjustment, and that's what you want. Now crucially, you have to apply the changes, or no shader parameters will show when you go to shader parameters. You have to apply the changes, so tap apply changes, and then go back to shader parameters. Now you'll see the full list of glory, and here's what you can do. Now the most important one is changing the saturation. We would say you can change that to about 1.3 or 1.4. That will make a big difference, but what we also did was change monitor gamma down to 1.9, and we then went down to contrast and bumped that up to 1.05 after we did the saturation to 1.3. as mentioned earlier. Also a bit of extra luminance wouldn't go amiss, so pop that one up to about 1.2. We left black level at how it was, and brightness you can do through the menu on the stock OS menu system. And then finally we went to sharpen and put that all the way up to 1. But you have to go back to apply changes and you will see it pop up at the bottom, retroarch.ghph or something like that, and then it has saved. Now finally, one last thing, after applying the changes it's going to save preset and then go into save core preset. That means that these lovely display settings will be saved for the entirety of your SNES games because it has saved it to the SNES 9X core. And that's it. You can exit out of the game. You don't need to do any other saving configurations or any override savings. That's all you have to do is apply those changes and then save the preset for the global core. And then when you resume your game, you log back in your save state and fire it up, and you have the beautifully saturated colours, which pop much more on screen than this camera can show. And that is it. You have done it. Congratulations. You have maximised the display of your XX device to something approaching the Retroid Pocket 5. Yeah, it's not going to be as good as that amazing display, but for a fraction of the price, you now have a comparable screen. We'd say just about comparable, but it does make a huge difference for playing your favourite games. I hope that was useful. We were delighted to find it, and hopefully you will enjoy the benefits too. If this was at all useful to you, please do like and subscribe and all that good YouTube stuff, and here's another video you might enjoy. Many thanks, take care, and happy handheld gaming, vertical or horizontal. Bye bye.